Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing well. We're back for more Scorn Any speedrun attempts. Once again, I apologise if the stream is hiccuping or the game is a bit weird or anything on the stream end. I don't think my computer likes streaming this game. It works well enough, but it's not perfect. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead with that. Start a new run. Any percent. I know basically where I'm going for almost everything now, and I've got something I want to try for the final boss. Or the boss, should I say, that I think might speed up a bit from what I've seen from one other streamer. So it'll be interesting to see if that actually helps improve my time at all. I'm just going to go slot 3, new game. And we'll start it from here. I want to get rid of that quickly. There you go. So yeah, I know basically where I'm going for almost everything now. And the one big change I do have in mind is actually grabbing the shotgun. And maybe getting some ammo, getting full ammo for it. I won't be using it until the final boss though. Or the boss. So there's that. Because if I saw it right, you can use the shotgun to stagger the boss to get him to fall over quicker. I just have to remember everywhere I'm going to go now, basically. I know most of it. Most of the puzzles I know by heart as well. So it's literally just remembering where I'm going to go in each situation sort of thing. And hoping I don't miss anything. Like the one switch here and there that I missed last time I played this. But I think I'll be fine. I've done a few of these runs now, so it'll kind of be rarer and rarer that I miss things until it's to the point where I'm just doing everything on autopilot. I probably won't be streaming Scorn speedruns after today. I might do it again sometime in the future if new stuff happens, but I probably won't be doing it like tomorrow. So I've been doing nothing but streaming Scorn for like the past 5 days now. Right, let's go. I've not got global hotkeys on, have I? Oh, well, never mind. Global hotkeys, okay. Fuck it, let's just do that again. It's not, we're going to be streaming for a good few hours. So, wasting like a minute and a half isn't going to do anything. I believe F is my start split and V is my stop. Reset, so. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well today. I've mostly been dabbling in Scorn stuff as usual, done some custom Doom mapping. You might see some of that on stream at some point, me making maps for Doom on stream. Might go back to doing art on stream. Probably go back to Minecraft and doing other bits here and there. So I'm probably going to keep streaming though. I'm quite enjoying streaming again. I kind of forgot what it was like to stream. So I'll probably be streaming quite a bit more. Not every day, I'll probably have a break day here and there. Like, I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow. Even if I want to, I'm probably going to try and avoid it because I've streamed literally every day for a while now, but almost. If it wasn't for like last Friday or something, I would have been streaming basically every day for a while. So I'm probably going to take a day off tomorrow. But other than that, I'll be back the day after. I'll be back on Sunday with whatever I'll be doing, whether it be art, custom Doom mapping, or some other video game. And then Monday I'll probably be back to Minecraft or something, because I was doing Minecraft on Mondays. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be the idea. Right, attempt number 2 already. This time I should have global hotkeys on. That's good enough. Not perfect, but it's good enough, I'd say. I was messing around with the game earlier, looking at like collision boxes and stuff for potential skip in like the free floors ball puzzle area. Because it'd be nice to skip that entire part, or try and skip some of it. But I don't know if it's going to be that possible, really. Skips in this game seem to be very, very hard to find. Mostly because the game is very, very well built and optimized. So we'll see how that goes, really. But for all I can see, the record is basically 1:25:36 or something. So if I can get anywhere near there, I'll be happy. My current best is 1 hour 29 and 1 second, I think, which is definitely beatable. If I get a good run and get everything I want sort of done, it should be pretty easy to beat. Because all the times are close together that people are submitting. Really, they're within like 10 minutes usually. Because there's not much you can really do with the game in terms of the speedrun. Got a bunch of people hopping onto the VR by the looks of it. Time to do crane puzzle again. I do enjoy crane puzzle. Maybe not doing it lots and lots of times on repeat in a small session. But in general, I think crane puzzle is pretty fun. Right, let's go. I've seen the main difference about how people seem to do this is they either like break the first egg quickly and then do the entire puzzle. Whereas I like to do the entire crane puzzle first. What do I do here? I do this, don't I? Because I preemptively move the other one over early. I'm changed my order slightly, but it shouldn't have much effect really. I've done this enough times now where I can kind of modify my solving pattern slightly to whatever I want and still manage to get back on track. There we go, all done. Now we just have to do this twice, and then we're done with crane area. I moved some of the splits around slightly as well. So... It's mostly just like I've moved some of them up. One. Because now the final one is literally just end. I might have messed it up a bit, I'm not too sure, but we'll find out what happens. If I'm right, it should be fine. Ugh. Mold man. Give me these dangly arms and legs. I don't know why, for some reason I feel like this chain bit going down seems oddly musical. Cool, I'm done here. We go down, fix the railing so we can take him straight into Station 2, and then we can take him there. Feetsies, we have feet. Around here. And then straight up here. There we go, that's all we need to do there. This. There you go, all done here. Let's go, buddy. I apologize for the pain I'm going to cause today again, but it needs to be done. I'm going to kill you a good few times probably today. We go. Station 2 we go. Unfortunately, it's time to die again. I guess if anything, he's not in agony for too long. We attach that thing to his head and then we immediately kill him. I wonder if he just feels any pain in this, like, normal state. I do remember talking in Discords about this, though, with some people, and it's just like, don't do it, he's innocent. I would prefer not to kill him, but not killing him is incredibly slow. When you're speedrunning it, this is basically the only way to do it. But welcome in, Miss Dosey, how are you doing? I would prefer to not kill him, but this is the speedrun strat. Otherwise, it's significantly slower. I'm sorry, friend. On my first playthrough, I didn't kill him either. Team Scoop, yes. Oh, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Gonna be doing another few runs. I should have changed my stream title, shouldn't I, to what my goal is. But my goal for these runs is 1 hour 25 minutes something. Just around there, 1 hour 25. That's basically the fastest most people are getting at the moment. Around 1 hour 25. You got this, thank you, I appreciate it. But my previous best, last stream, which was yesterday, was 1 hour 29 minutes and 1 second. So you just gotta save a few minutes. And I know basically what to do for everything. The one significant change I'm going to make is the one thing I saw you do, which was shoot the boss with a shotgun, which seemed like it pulled him down early in phase 1. Because I didn't know that. I did it all with a jabber, as you know it, pistol. So yeah, normally you wouldn't pick up the shotgun because picking up the shotgun, or picking up any weapon, wastes time. If I can pick up the shotgun and use the shotgun to save time at the boss fight, I reckon it'll be worth it. Because I think I'll lose less time. Considering the final boss takes quite a while if you're just using the jabber. You have to wait for him to reload so many times. Whereas if I can just double shot him with a shotgun to knock him down and immediately smack him with a jabber, it'll save a lot of time in my opinion. From what I've seen, the world record as well just kills him with the jabber, I think. I realize I didn't actually watch the ending of it. I watched like 1 hour 11 minutes or something. I'm glad I was in any way helpful here. It's just like I said, I played through most of the game with just the jabber because it's a good weapon. So I didn't really consider that originally. I might test the pistol, because I don't know if the pistol actually does anything to him. When I was watching you shoot him with the pistol, it didn't seem like it was doing anything. So I'll probably, after this run, depending on what time I get, I might test the pistol on the final boss, see what happens. But otherwise, we'll just go with shotgun. I didn't split. Whoops, never mind. It's not really wasted any time, it just means my splits are now slightly fucked up. Hello Mindbox, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're well. But yeah, now Ms. Dosey, you'll be able to see the game played in the space of about an hour and a half. Compared to however long you took to do it. I know my first playthrough was like a good 6 hours or something. But once you know what you're doing, it's surprisingly easy to get through the game quickly. Like, we're near the end of the prologue now. We should get to the end of the prologue at about 16 minutes, something like that. No, looking at statues to 20 minutes, yeah. I do get what you mean, though. When I first got into Polis, as that area is called, the final area is called Polis. P-O-L-I-S. When I first got into that area, I spent quite a while looking around as well. Same as I did with every area, but Polis is very, very nice to look at. Like, I have beaten this game basically 5 times by now, though, so I've had a lot of time to look at things. Even though it was only really my first run that I spent looking at things. There we go. I always get this bit slightly confused as to how this drone controls. Because I feel like this drone doesn't... I feel like the left and right of this drone goes to the opposite directions than it should. But that's just me. If I can do this in about 16 minutes, I'd be happy. Because that seems to be the general thing. I love the sound so much. Yeah, the sounds are very good. I don't see many people mentioning the sound design much, besides yourself. But yeah, the sound design is incredible for this as well. Last one. The split for this one is going to be a bit red, a bit late. That's because I'm changing where the split is slightly. I'm doing the split a bit later than I did last time. Because previously I would have done the split by now, so... So really, if I'm doing it right, it looks like I might actually be a bit ahead already. Which is very nice. Oh, it's not even 16 minutes into the game yet, and I'm seeing this cutscene. I figured I would have been like past 16 minutes by now. Yeah, so that says plus 16 seconds, but in my opinion that's actually not right. Because I'm changing where the splits are. I wonder if that means I should make an entirely new set and like trash my previous times, but I don't really know. The splits have been moved a bit later as well. So some of the splits later will come up with weird timings, but the only time I really care about is the final time. The final time shouldn't change from what it normally is. It should just hopefully decrease. Now going into Cinnamon Land, as someone called it yesterday. Hello again, Denjin. Welcome in. That would be you. I was waiting for a good time to say something. Well, this is probably a better time as any. But I hope you're doing well. I'll mention it again now, considering I think some people have just joined, sort of. Didn't hear it before, but this will probably be my last day of like streaming Scorn repeatedly. I'll probably take a break from streaming tomorrow, and I probably won't be back with Scorn on like Monday or on Sunday or Monday. I'll probably be playing some other things for a bit, and might come back to Scorn later. Because I do like playing this game, but I've been playing this game for like I've been playing this game almost repeatedly for the past week. What do you normally play? I haven't actually streamed consistently in a while. What I was playing before Scorn came out was every Monday I was just streaming Minecraft, then went back to bed. Yeah, every Monday I was just streaming Minecraft, and that was it. And then when Scorn came out, I've just been streaming Scorn, basically. So Sunday I don't know what I'll be streaming. Monday I'll probably be streaming Minecraft or something. But other than that, I don't know what it'll be. I might go back to doing art on stream, because I used to do a lot of drawing on stream. I might do some like custom Doom mapping. So you might see me making custom levels for classic Doom. There's quite a few things I could do. Minecraft, that's a game I haven't played in years. Yeah, last I was playing it, I was playing on a server with a few friends, playing modded Minecraft. It's either that or I could do solo single player, like survival Minecraft, where I can try and kill the Ender Dragon. Because that's been my goal for years and I've never done it because I've never been bothered to fully complete it. I've always just been sidetracked with other objectives. Yeah, I don't know. What other games do I play? Basically, the main games I play, like right now, I'm kind of going for a few games. I'm trying to just beat like several games in my library. But what I normally play tends to be boomer shooters, like classic Doom. I'm playing a bit of Proteus recently because I'm trying to beat that again. I play a lot of idle games, which, you know, they aren't really stream worthy. You could probably stream idle games if you're a big idle game person, or just keep them in the corner of the stream, that'd be fine. Never played Doom. Doom's followed me my entire life, so Doom's a big part of my life. Hey look, it's Hug Buddy again. I'm gonna be seeing him a lot today. The names you give the creatures in this is quite funny. I have to admit, Sad Owl is probably the best one. Sad Owl is a fucking hilarious name. Let's see if I remember how all these puzzles go. Or all of these machines. This one I don't have to remember. This one is just easy done and dusted. It's the other ones that I have to try and remember. I remember the third one, the fourth one as well. It's the second one that will really get me if I don't remember it. But I think I remember it, so I'm not too worried about it. I know last time I did this area, the last time I actually finished a run, even though I beat my time, I believe I missed the stabby arm thing. So I had to go back and get it. So that should be an easy time save here, just by not forgetting it. Oh yeah, you follow the parasite here, don't you? For a moment my head said turn left, but it was like, wait, no, wait, turn right, follow the parasite. Parasite knows where to go. Not that one, it's this one. I usually get stuck on this wall slightly, which is why I kind of took a longer turn around it this time. What have people in chat been up to today anyway? Has everyone been doing anything fun today? I know you were streaming, Miss Dozy, but I don't know what you're doing after your stream. Now I have my piston back. Main thing here is just to not forget the stabby arm thing, and then go back. Had pizza and watched a movie Friday night, is movie night. Ah, sounds good then. I don't watch movies too often. I don't watch much really, besides Twitch and YouTube. Got stuck on the wall. Grab this. So I believe this is the second one, so I believe I know where it goes. It starts here and then goes two apart, usually. I believe it's up here. So it should be this one. Yeah, there we go. Been drawing more Scorn-inspired doodles and chinning out NBA player sprites in yesterday's aforementioned title of Doom Days. Nice. Sounds like a good use of your day. I've not been doing much. I did some custom Doom mapping. I just did a bit of painting on my wall because I took my TV down a short while ago on the wall, so I had to fill in the holes and then paint them. So I did that, and tomorrow maybe I'll start building my bookshelf. Go to this side because I had a habit previously of going to the left side, which is blocked up. And this time I didn't forget my stabby arm thing, so we're good. And then you go to the tunnel to the left. Go that way. Also the right, sorry. I got all the directions mixed around. This is the third one. I pretty much can't forget where these ones are now. These ones are opposites until the third one, in which case it's above the second one. Or above the first one, sorry. Right here. There's a tube with water in the area that I thought was a puzzle. I guess it's not. You mean this bit? You might be talking about this acid bit here. Yeah, I mean, you could kind of consider it a puzzle if you didn't have the like stabby left arm thing, like the key for it. But I wouldn't really call this a puzzle. This is just like you just do this when you have the thing. Like, I find it kind of difficult to say what is a puzzle in this game and what isn't, because a lot of the things in this game to me are just you do this set of actions in these set of places in this order, sort of thing. So I don't know what exactly I'd call a puzzle sometimes and what I wouldn't call a puzzle. Besides, you know, the ones where you're actually just standing there in one spot and doing a set of actions. Then in which case, yeah, they're puzzles, but... Well, there's a bit more to it, but clearly it wasn't. Like I said, I've done it like 5 times now, so... Yeah. The most complex puzzle I've done was in a Mega Man game. There was a room where you killed the guy climbing the ladder. Fair enough. You want to play an interesting action puzzle game? You should play Metal Gear Solid. It's a Christmas spin-off of the Metal Gear games, and it's pretty fucking funny. And it's got some interesting boss fights. The boss fights are... I saw a friend stream it before, and the boss fights in that game are pretty fucking funny. There we go, nearly at the next split. This split hasn't changed from the last one. This split still ends when it ended previously yesterday. There we go. These flower pots are so cool. All split, minus 1 minute 30. Swift, yeah. Most of the puzzles will probably look like that, to be honest. Because I know basically all the puzzles in this game off by heart. Goodbye. Sorry to steal your shit. Yeah, if you didn't notice, Dosey, when you get that key and that health, then the sand dollar, as you call it, there's 4 pods there, isn't there? There looks like there's also 4 sets of sand dollars, as you call them, and keys. So I'm guessing the key and the sand dollar that you took are supposed to be for the guy that came out of that flower pod. So it looks like you just steal his stuff and move on. I don't know if you clocked that at all. Damn thief, no I didn't. I think this is where Parasite attacks us. Down here again. Facing the wrong way. Yeah, it is out here. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Miss Hug Buddy's embrace already. Hug Buddy's not gonna go anywhere. You can always load the game up again. I wouldn't be surprised if you do load the game up again as well, just so you can look at stuff even more and start taking screenshots. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't know what caused that, because it looks like the game locks the mouse cursor into the screen. But apparently it just doesn't. There's just something that causes it to click off screen. Never been so attached to anything like I was Hug Buddy. I'm guessing that's metaphorically and literally. Definitely think I'll spend a good while looking around here. There's easily stuff you can miss. Not, of course, like actual puzzle elements and stuff, but there's lots of little details and things and like lore you can glean from the game if you look into it enough. Is Bear gonna hit me again? I wouldn't be surprised. Nope, I guess I pressed it too early and he missed me. It's very helpful. Not taking damage is very helpful. So like the previous run I did, I missed the stabby arm thing. Let's go back for that. The run before that, I missed the switch I'm about to go hit now because you have to hit that other switch twice. I missed that, so I just decided to restart the run instead. So this is going fine here right now. Not had a problem really at all so far. But the main problems come in later when we start getting more monsters to deal with. And hopefully they don't block the way. There's one monster that's guaranteed to block the way. Because he always does. He basically spawns in the way. Apparently this fucker you can only walk around the left side. I didn't realise that. You can't walk around his right side. So I took a lot of damage there that I didn't need to. That was like 3 or 4 hits. You could just ignore those guys. Yeah, you watching me play through this, you'll be surprised how many enemies you can just ignore. Like, you don't need to pay attention to most of the enemies in the game. There's a few that can be a problem for you, but you can just smack them once and then run along most of the time. It's kind of the thing I've noticed with a lot of people, though. A lot of people think you have to fight monsters in a lot of places where you don't have to. You can just run past a lot of them. Let's use 2 heals. I'm not wasting anything. I'm not stare at them and tell them they are cute and got you. How many enemies can I think of that get in the way? There's that chicken potentially, but it doesn't seem like he really does. I'm just bad. There's one bear who actually gets in the way. There's one place where you can potentially get into a fight if you don't navigate it properly, but you can still kind of skip that one. So like that's one enemy in the way. There's the bull, which is usually in the way. I think every regular enemy has a predetermined path where they disappear into a conveniently placed nearby hole. Yeah, most of them do if you leave them alone for long enough. But some of them you don't even need to leave alone. Some of them you can just run past and they'll still disappear. So yeah, I think there's 2 bulls which are potentially in the way, one more than the other. So I'll say there's probably 2 enemies in the game, maybe 3 at most, that actually get in the way. Otherwise, there's not really any enemies that get in the way of your path. You can just run past most of them. Like, this guy here is one that can potentially get in the way, but it's not hard to run past him. Apparently I keep going on the wrong side of everything. I'm gonna take this one. I might need this later. I'll probably definitely need heals like at the end of the game, so this will just keep me topped up for then. So at one point I was trying to figure out with like one other person in a Discord chat, like, could you actually do the entire game without using a single health station? And it was like, nah, I don't think you can. You need to use at least one because of how much the parasite will hurt you near the end of the game. Yeah, that one will just always get in the way. That guy's always a fucking pain in the ass. Did he fucking dive back and make me miss my shot? I got fucking juked by the chicken. Chickens are cheap. I should have just run past it. That's what I should have done. I should have just run past it. Next time we'll just run past him. The monster popped in and asked if he got a smoke. I mean, he spits out plenty of smoke because he spits out acid everywhere. This is the next split. We're losing a little bit of time, but not really, which is nice. Green split, so it's not a PB for that one, but it's still good. This is probably one of my most hated areas on the game, but that's mostly just because of the amount of times you have to stand here and wait for the ball to come back to where you are. There's no way to really get it on the proper cycle, so you don't have to spend any time waiting. kind of annoys me. A cube going up, breaking through holes looks like intestines. I didn't notice that. Nice foreshadowing on seeing things again. You could see plenty of things in this game, just because of the art design. See if I can find a way to skip this one, because this is the fight that I always potentially get hit by. I find it hard to skip this one, because you can take damage while picking up the key, which is kind of ass. Miss me. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. I know most of the puzzle solutions, so I'll just do them immediately. In this world, kidneys are game consoles and use spleens as controllers. That wouldn't surprise me too much in this, to be honest. World like this, there's any kind of body organ is useful for something which it normally shouldn't be. Yeah, see this is one place where you have to wait for the ball to come back to you. You can't get around here fast enough to get one cycle. It's impossible from as far as I've seen. It seems like there's just nowhere near enough time to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna healing charges and health, I'm good. Yeah, this bit's easy as well. Like sometimes you can get into a fight here, but you'd think like, oh yeah, you have to fight these guys to get through here. But it's like, nah, you could just run past these guys. Most of the time they'll ignore you. I think I forgot the solution to this one suddenly. Yeah, I have. It's kind of ass. I forgot the solution to that one. So I've wasted a bit of time there. You're trying to shoot me? How dare you? Oh god, I'm gonna get into a fight here, aren't I? Okay, no, this is kind of decent actually. I managed to time that well enough where I could just hop straight on the ball and didn't have to wait. So I've probably lost a little bit of time to missing like a cycle or something. But otherwise, we should be good. It's like it's like, I don't know, 10 seconds maybe we've lost or something. We should still be able to beat people. I'd be surprised if we couldn't. Might as well heal up. We won't be wasting any health. I'll look at my picture as well after this run to make sure I remember the solution to that puzzle for the next run. Because clearly I've forgotten how the proper solution to that one, the nice easy solution. Because that's usually the one where I do it by accident. It's usually the first one, the slightly easier one that I fuck up on. Let me go. This one first, because the one in the middle is actually just the lift. I need to operate this one first. It would be cool if the shotgun does save me time at the end of the game against the boss. Because that means there's actually a reason in the speedrun to pick up a gun. Because currently in the speedrun, you don't pick up any of the guns. The guns aren't useful. So I'm curious as to if the shotgun will actually save me time in the long run. Which, if I'm right, I think it will. I just have to play it well enough. I don't know how to use the shotgun with the cyborg at the end, though. So I have to try and figure that out on the fly. But I don't know if he's going to react. If I get point blank, so he melee attacked and I shotgun him in the chest, is that going to make him stagger, or is he still going to be able to smack me? If he does stagger, then I can just do it twice and hopefully knock him down. If he doesn't stagger, then I'll have to do it from a bit more range, just to make sure he doesn't smack me. Parasite attack. I'm pretty sure it's this way we have to go. Past this bear here. Ow. No, Huggy, it's okay. Chicken. That's a chicken that's just in your way. I kind of forgot about that one. So that's one you have to kill. Do I try and just straight line this bull encounter, or... I might try it. Oh wow, why was he so far away? He's never usually that far away. That was piss easy. That's never usually like that. Every time I've been round here, he's been right up in my face immediately. Okay, well that's a nice time save. Didn't expect that to happen. Nope, not that way, that was useless. Yeah, looking at that one route difference the guy made on the video that I watched, it does make sense that he uses the lift and not the jabby switch thing. A green split, but the viewer count went from 4 to 2. Remind me of every YouTube video released after mid-2010s or so, displaying viewership and its opposite of pre-2012 videos. What? People got no pensions. Yeah. I don't actually look at my viewer count. I mostly look at OBS Studio for everything. It's got everything I want in it. The only thing it is really missing is like viewer count and whatnot, and I personally think it's okay to be missing viewer count, because a lot of people in their stream get caught up on the viewers. Like, you can see you have no viewers and that can cause you to stop talking. So just not being able to see my viewer count kinda helps. It is what it is anyway. Sometimes days are good, sometimes days are bad for streaming. Watched a few old YouTube videos and it's incredible how people actually possessed patience not terribly long ago. Yeah. Hug buddy, attack me again. I hide it, always helps. And always it helps, yeah. I know I used to actually hide it before. Like, I'd get a small notepad window, shrink it down just to hide the viewer count. But now where I just use OBS, it's just not there. So... probably heal up while I'm on here. He's just scared. This is another place where I can potentially take damage. This bit can be a bit weird. No, straight through there, more good. Maybe it's because of how I cut it so close to the side, so the tentacle didn't notice me too fast. You can't really cut your way around this guy unless you do that. If you let him follow you too far back, you have to waste some time. And this will be this split, because now we get to go see Mama. If you have any idea, if you're ever wondering about how that happened, Dosi, is because the balls can barely turn when they've charged you. When the balls start charging, they can barely turn. So you can almost make them miss you in a corridor. It's not quite possible in an actual corridor, but it's very close to possible. Miss me. I have to try and make sure I don't get hit by the chicken that's going to be here. Sad owl. Right, chicken's now out. Miss me. How's you just gonna keep running? Ow, you bitch. If I would have turned that corner a bit tighter, I imagine he wouldn't have hit me. But I was just a bit slow. So the main thing I have to remember now, because it's off the typical course, the main thing I have to remember is just to grab the shotgun. Which shouldn't be hard to remember. Ow, you bitch. I don't usually get hit by the acid spitters that much, so I'm kind of surprised he actually hit me. It's probably going to be a good idea to grab another help station when I see one. Shotgun. They have such pro shots, stupid chickens. Yeah, they're generally very good at their shots. It's quite surprising. Right, so here I'm willingly taking a time loss to see if it helps me gain time on the boss fight. Because I think if this works as I think it does, this will help me gain time later. I'm not going to reload this yet either. I'm going to wait to kill some other moment to reload this. When I'm actually not doing anything for a short while. What if I can reload it here? It's me. Oh, quickly heal as well. I'm up here as well. I'm stuck on geometry. Oh, I'm gonna be fine. I see the message, I'll get to it in a moment. When I do this button here. At least the enemy doesn't rubber band or anything. These creatures are more human than NBA hangtime AI. The moment it smells you're in the lead, yeah. Racing games do that a lot as well. A lot of racing games have rubber banding issues. You can be miles ahead, but as soon as the AI detects you're miles ahead, they'll supercharge all their vehicles just so they can catch up and start giving you competition again. Especially a lot of old school racing games, a lot of them did that. What? Why did you try to spit on me again? While I'm down here? That makes no sense. Slightly too early there. Right, this next area is the one area I don't like in this fucking area. This entire section of the game. Because there's potential for there to be lots and lots of monsters around. Ah, yeah, basically. That was basically the racing game AI has a horrendous track record of rubber banding. I'll heal on this lift as well. And I believe there's another healing station up here, or close to this area that I can use. I had a feeling he would hit me for a moment, but he didn't. Hello, my friend. This dude's just gonna stand here because he's chill like that. Fuck, I hit the wall. Actually made me jump because I'm bad and hit the wall. He didn't do as much damage to me as I thought he'd do though, which is nice. He didn't even actually knock me over, which is more interesting. Usually they knock you over. I didn't even realise. Look at the goal. Look at the last split I got. Minus 2 minutes 43. Oh damn. I saved quite a bit of time there. The main is like, as I said though, the main time save I'm going for in this run is the boss time save. If that works how I think it'll work, then that's going to be a big one. Right, this area has the potential to be quite dangerous. If the enemies haven't disappeared fast enough. Well, that's going to be different to what I'm used to now, considering I'm using the lift and not the door. So, I could navigate my way around it a bit easier. If I go around this way. Just like this. Because I'm used to using the door and not the lift. So using the lift makes it a bit easier. Ancient speedrun memes. Go. Into space we go. Yeah. Swift. Yeah. Hopefully this final boss strategy works. It'll be cool if this does work. And after this run's done, we'll test the pistol against him quickly, see if the pistol actually makes any difference. Pokemon, use Swift. But poor Sad Owl. Sad Owl is now in the ceiling. I was trying to remember for a second there where I actually did my Polis split last time. I remember now, it's basically when I get off the tram at the other end, I do my Polis split. Sad Owl. Parasite attack. This is where he starts taking control of my legs. Cool. On the way to Polis. Coolest train ever. Yeah, I agree. H.R.Giger tram system. It's just coming into Polis here, though. As soon as the area change happens, where you come out to here and start to see the cathedral in front of you, it's just like, what the fuck? This looks this is just like, holy shit. What is this thing? This looks cool. There's even a face there by the looks of it, but it's faded away. It's not filling the air with opaque smog like a heavy smoker. Fair enough. Yeah, it looks like we've got another time, so it looks like we've saved more time. Four to a 4:12. That's quite a big time split. That is quite a big time save. Some of best segments is now 1:24, which is world record. If I was to get 1:24, I'm quite ahead of from what I know of the world record at the moment. Because world record is like 1:25:36 or something. And this is without the big time save I'm hoping for at the end with the boss. We'll see how this works. It'd be over 90 seconds improvement to world record or so, yeah. Which in my opinion for this game, due to the fact that not much can be done on the route at the moment until new things are found, this is quite a big time improvement. I should try and take a moment to keep an eye on my, take a look at my resources, but I don't think I'd need to in a hurry. Yeah, I don't need to worry about my health or anything at the moment. This is Frico Jr. 2, not 1. Frico Jr. 1 was the one that gave you problems. This is 2, right? If I'm remembering it correctly. If I'm remembering your stream correctly, this was number 2. Main thing I'm looking at is the sum of best segments, though, because from what I've seen about other people's speedruns, sum of best segments is typically 126. So the fact I have a 124 is amazing to me. My actual goal for this speedrun was like sub 120, but I don't think that's possible at the moment. Unless skips are found and people find a way to break stuff. Sub 120 doesn't seem possible. But this game is just too well made for people to find easy skips and sequence breaks. Smack me in the face. Homunculi, smack me. Or homunculus, because it's just the one, I assume. Right, let's see how this works. Let's move away quickly, just to prepare ourselves. Ow. That does work, and then you just gotta do the change. So that saves a lot of time for this fight, really. You just have to deal with the reloading a lot. In my opinion, that's going to help a lot anyway. This is cool though. This means there's actually a reason to have a gun in this run. Okay, so yeah, you can't exactly just always smack him, which means now I don't have the ammo I need to do what I want. So let's quickly try something. Does he attack me while I'm doing this is a good question. Because if he doesn't, then I've just got time. Because the fact that you can force him to go down is a big time save. And you've got more than enough ammo to do it. To do it for all four. Or yeah, all 4 downs once you got the reload. I'm gonna need to heal as well. Yep, there it is. There's the delayed one. Because for some reason that's a thing. I fucking missed it. I've still got enough shots to do both of them. So this isn't a perfect run anymore. After a few attempts I should be able to get this well, but... Ow. This actually makes this a fight as well now, which is kind of cool. This wasn't even a fight previously. What? No, he didn't go down. Why didn't he go down? Okay, so you have to do it within a small time frame to actually get him to drop. There's a big time save to be had here if it's done properly. A big one. So I'm probably going to keep running this today now until I get this down properly. I might even just lab it for a bit until I can get a good run. He seems really random at times. I don't think there's anything random about it. It's just you just need to learn specific bits. Like it seems to be the fact that he does go down in 2 shots, but they need to be relatively close together, sort of thing. You can't do them with a distance apart. And you probably have to do it within a certain range as well to actually get it to work. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've got my shots. Missed. It's pretty close timing on the weapon switch as well. This is the fact that you accidentally showed me this though, Miss Dosey, has made this boss fight significantly more entertaining. Right, I should probably try and reload now. Like, this boss fight was really boring before, but this makes this way more entertaining. I'm gonna need to reload for the next one anyway. I might need to bring him round slightly, just so I get an actual look at him. Oh, he's gone to reload, never mind. So theoretically, if you can get him to reload as well, you can make it faster. So you drop him 3 times, and then you make him reload once, and I reckon that's the golden moment there. I might have wasted the round there. I wanted to bait him around the side, didn't I? Just so I get more space to actually hit the mark when I need to. What the fuck? Why didn't that work? I still have the ammo to do this. There we go. He cheats, lol. It's that some of the timings are very tight. You have to be on it. He couldn't fall over right next to the cage. He wasn't allowed to. But this is quite a big time save you have found here, Miss Dowsey. Despite you saying your playthrough was kind of botched and a bit weird at times, you have found a big time save for the speedrunning scene. Because I don't think there's any way that using the jabber is faster than this. Nice, totally by accident. Well, yeah, that happens. That does happen. There was a big thing a short while ago with one of the Metal Gear Solid games. There was just some random streamer playing one of the Metal Gear Solid games and accidentally like warped through a door. They accidentally phased through a door into another area, and it turns out that was a big skip for the speedrunning scene. So it's entirely possible. Even people who don't know really what they're doing with the game or are bad at the game can find things like this, and then people like myself can come in and it's like, oh fuck, that's really helpful. So I'm now very interested to see what the ending time was, because that wasn't a perfect run. I fucked that up quite a bit, and I even died, so I had to do it twice over. So we might even lose time. But if you was to get that solid, if you was to get that as a good run, I reckon that's a big time save right there. Because usually he needs to fire like 9 grenades to go into a reload cycle, and he only fires them in batches of 3, and you can get him to fire pretty quickly. But in general, just double-shotting him with a shotgun, which doesn't seem to have much specific timing to it, just way faster than getting him to fire 3 or 4 times. So yeah, if this is a big time save already, even with the botched run, it just shows how much better it could be with a good run on this. With a good run on the boss that is now actually entertaining to fight. Because before it was a big waiting game, now it's actually a boss fight. After this stream, I'll probably post this to the Scorn Speedrunning Discord. A clip of this, I'll highlight it, and then post it there, and it's like, hey guys, look at this. And then I'll say, yeah, this random streamer found this tech that's cool. Does it work on this guy as well? Probably. Actually, no, I can't change weapons. You have to wait for this guy. You can't skip this part. There's no way to speed this part up. Go and reload, because I know you want to. I'm kind of shocked at that. I'm not just how big of a time save it is, but the fact that it makes the boss fight actually fun to do. It actually incorporates some level of skill into it. It kind of turns it from less of a survival horror game into more of a Doom style game as well, to be honest. Like, saving your ammo for there, having enough ammo is just like, you just fight him head on. Like, I'm not waiting for you to do anything. I am controlling the fight now. It kind of changes the dynamic of the game entirely, doing the boss fight in that way. So how much health do I have now? Because that's the big question. I probably have more than enough health to finish the game, but I'm curious. Yeah, I'm fine. Hug time. Oh wait, I fucking forgot I need to do fucking parasite shit first. I'm stupid. My mind's ahead of itself now, considering the boss fight shenanigans. The game can be sort of a first-person shooter where you shoot things in first person. Yes, it can, surprisingly enough. Kind of shocking, isn't it? The game can actually be a first-person shooter. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't do that again. Because I know one of the things about like the art direction in this game. They said with the protagonist specifically, they said they wanted him to look weak and fragile. But the fact of now we can just, you know, we can mano a cyborg and just fucking go to town on him is pretty cool. I'm gonna need to try and quickly heal myself after I get the shit done with this one, because otherwise the parasite might kill me. There we go. I didn't need that, but sure, why not? Hug buddy, no. $120 when I'm here. That's pretty good. Like, you probably know Denjin, if you've watched the speedrun enough. At least I know you seem to know the world record time. How much have you watched the speedrun? Because where would, like, the world record be in this scenario? Like, what time would he be on when he's doing this parasite stuff? If not, you could probably go look it up if you wanted to. I watched the 3 fastest runs and I'm not sure. Fair enough. At this point we don't need to worry about health, because we're going to get the parasite off of us. And at that point, health is not a problem. This is a new discovery. We found out there's going to be a first-person shooter. Yeah, it can. And when it becomes one, it's actually quite entertaining. Like, that boss fight is legitimately fun to do in this style. It's not a big waiting game, as it was before. So this is probably going to be a PB, but it's not gonna hit some of best segments. So I can still improve this even more. Like, we might even see my some of best segments go down even further after this discovery. Time for the slow walking segment. So what would you do with the boss? You would be downing him with the shotgun with 6 shots, hopefully, which means you get... How many shots do you get from the first load? You get 6. So really you shouldn't need to use the second ammo station. You should be able to skip that. And as you down him with the 6 shots 3 times, you count his grenades while you're doing that, and hopefully he should reload on the 4th one. So you shouldn't need to worry about downing him more than 3 times yourself. That's how I can see it working. Because if you can time it right, you can down him 3 times and have him on his final set of grenades on the 4th one, and then he'll go into reload cycle, which means you won't have to worry about missing it, because it'll be a nice easy shot on the other bubble, whatever people said it was before. Sadness blobs, was it, I believe. And then it's just about the melee attack phase, which you don't really need to speed up. The melee attack phase is pretty fast anyway. If you just stand in his face, it seems to be... Like, twice in a row now, I think I've stand in his face, and it was guaranteed he'd just do the right melee attack. I wonder what the devs would think of that strategy. Because no doubt they know you can down him with the shotgun. But it's just the fact of how forcefully you can do it. It doesn't feel like it's the same game at that point. Doing the boss fight in that way suddenly feels like a very different game. You go from being a survival horror run survive nut to just fucking a war machine. Whoops, you made the gameplay a bit better. I didn't make it better. Miss Dozy made it better. Miss Dozy was the one that made the gameplay better. We all have Miss Dozy to thank for this new speedrunning strat. Made the speedrun faster and the game more fun. So how long did it take me to reach the ending from this point? Because I'm not entirely sure. So now you know, Miss Dozy, whenever you see a speedrun of this and you see someone shooting the boss, you can go, I discovered that. Or at least I helped these people discover that. Other people might have discovered it themselves as well, but... It's like, if most of the speedrunning community learns that strat off of me, that means everyone in the speedrunning community learned it off you. Because I'm not going to take credit for it. It's kind of incredible, really. I don't know how long this is actually going to be. Because my PB is like 3 minutes away. Dying on the boss fight might have actually taken too much time away, I don't know. Because it says 131 there, but that's not my PB. My PB is 129. We're probably going to lab the boss fight after this for a bit, and then I'll try the second run, because I want to get it down properly. To the point where I can get him down in 6 shots, 3 loops, and then get him to reload the 4th loop pretty quickly. And at that point then it'll be golden. If I can do it without dying, it'll be great, it'll be gold. I guess one of the big questions is, can you stagger him with a shotgun while he's firing? If you can do it while he's firing, then there's no reason you can't just go fucking nuts on him. Besides maybe taking damage, and not missing your shots. Like I might actually just time the boss fight after this with the shotgun and with the jabber. And we can find out how much of a difference it actually makes. I'll do the jabber first because that's the easy way. So this isn't a PB anymore. But I refuse to believe the shotgun is slower than jabber for the boss fight. Because the jabber just takes so long. Getting him to reload 4 times. And there we go. End of the game. About an hour and a half. Wait until we lose control of the character. Yeah, some of best segments 124, which if I was to get that one, that would be a world record. That'd be quite a significant world record as well. Happy ending time. If you don't mind, give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'll just let you lot enjoy this while it's going on. Hello, hello, I'm back. So glad that Hug Buddy gets a happy ending. He deserved it. Let's do the split thing. Yes. Oh look, it's coming up with 129 now. It's coming up with my PB. 129. Not 131. Right. Let me... I'm wondering about something. Give me 1 second. I want to see how fast we can get to the boss fight through the modded version. Where did I put it? Unreal Mod Launcher. Steam. Play Scorn. There we go. OBS and Scorn. All I want to do is see how far, see if we can trigger the boss fight to start, because then I can start looping it as fast as possible and testing various things and practicing it properly. Select slot 03, load game, Act 5. Right, where's Buddy Boy? Oh wait, yeah, stuff doesn't load in if you don't progress through the game properly, right? Does it? I forget. Yeah, you have to kind of progress through the game normally for stuff to actually load. So because I've done this, I've kind of broken the game. I can imagine it's just getting it down, yeah, basically. I'll do this, actually, quickly. I should be able to find out where all the triggers are to make it load in. Yeah, no, I've still broken it. Well, no, the floor's still here. Why is the floor still here? Never really watched speedruns before. What do you think? The first Scorn speedrun you've seen? Do we have shotgun? And how much ammo do we have? Yeah, that's actually the 6 shots. So if I get this right, we shouldn't need any more. Let's get rid of all of this now, because I think we don't need. I think we don't need to mess with it from this point on. I can't see the healing things we have either. How much healing juice do I have? I have a bit. Switch weapon now. Want to know about things interesting, kind of know how fast you are with stuff. Well, yeah, you'll find speedrunners almost any game you look for. Speedrunners find their way into almost everything. Even if the game's not really fun to be speedrun, you'll find speedrunners probably doing it. And speedrunners are typically the people who will break the game the hardest. I'm fine with doing this part normally because this doesn't take long. I can even enable jump now. If I do this, I can jump. Because I'm using the mod thing. In the mod, jumping is not a thing in this game. But with this mod you can jump around. Right, one thing we're going to do quickly is bring up... That's the wrong button. Bring this up. Why is it so big? No, mods, you're not allowed to use mods during speedruns. One thing we're going to do is bring this up. I can't see it on when I'm tapped into the game, so it's just going to be for me, I guess. I'll drag it on screen when the timer's... when we finish with it. But yeah, you can't use mods during speedruns. So I'm just using this. I'm using the mod right now to get to the boss fight as fast as possible and test out how it works. So I'll put the boss in at 25. We have the perfect amount of shots, if this goes well, with the shotgun already. Everyone help me remember 25. Now I need to reload. Can you fire? That'd be great. He's reloading. Why are you reloading? Maybe it's because he didn't get a chance to even load at the start. Fucking missed. Yeah, the one problem is if you miss, basically. If you miss a shot, if you miss a shot with only 6 shots, you need to go and reload. So if you have more shots, it's helpful. You don't necessarily need them. He's reloading. So I'm going to have to take this chance to do the reload shot now. And then we can get our normal one here. Yeah, so they have the shots have to be gapped apart some, but not entirely. It's nice he waits for you to reload. It probably depends on where you're standing, really. We don't really need to do phase 2, but we're just going to do the entire boss fight anyway. Just for completion's sake. Yeah, it seems like he's not guaranteed to do the right attack. So we could say that's like, because now we're just passing over 339. When I looked at it on the final hit, it was like 321. You could go around 325. So just for ease of use, we could say that was 3 minutes long. With a fuck up, that was 3 minutes long, because if I didn't miss the shot, he would have gone down a third time, and then he would have reloaded shortly after, so we would have been fine. Now let's restart this. Load game, Act 5. We'll do this again. And this time we'll use the Jabber. And see how long it takes. I'm expecting it to take quite a bit longer, to be honest. This is kind of cool. Interesting. I wonder if the game is still loading from this point on. No, the game is fucked up. The game has died. I'm going to have to reload, aren't I? So I wonder if it counts you were going through the triggers even if you only take the camera through the triggers and not the player, which is weird. Because that means I can just speedrun this faster. We'll just do it like this. Oh no, it doesn't. You have to actually bring the character somewhat forward. To certain bits, I guess. Unfortunately, you'll see, Dozy, that the boss with the Jabber isn't actually that hard. Mostly because you can't damage him directly with the Jabber. You can only damage the sadness blobs, as you call them, that come out. So you just have, it's just a big waiting game. That's all it is. Or at least as far as I know, you can't damage him directly with this. My guess is only the shotgun would work because of how much firepower it has. Whereas this doesn't really have firepower. It's just, you know, it's just bleh. Don't shit the baby. Oh shit, it's Scorn. Hello, Kiwami. How are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, for fuck's sake, happened again. Even though I don't know if people actually damage the boss directly with the piston, I'm gonna do it how I do it anyway, because that's how my PB would have done it. It would have done it via the weighting method. How are you doing, Kiwami? Welcome in. We are doing Scorn speedrunning stuff. Currently we're messing around with the boss at the end and seeing if Dozy found a faster way to do it, which I believe she did. So now the timer I have, which isn't perfect, is 3 minutes. The new fun way, my way previously, the old boring way, we need to see if it's longer than 3 minutes, which I expect it will be. I expect it will be quite a bit longer. Glad to hear you're doing good. Right, grab the baby. Go stand here quickly, pause it, start timer. And I'll put him in at 10 seconds. 10 seconds is easy to remember. Now we do it the boring way. Straight into firing, that's a good start at least. Ow. Yeah, one thing you noticed, Dozy, about his explosives. You noticed the delayed one when you was doing it as well. I don't think there is one with a delay, it's really weird. Basically, like, the most he can fire is 3 grenades, and you'll see 3 explosions go off. So that's it, the 3 grenades are gone. But if you walk onto the explosion sites too shortly after the grenades have gone off, it seems like there's a 4th one that does go off, which is really strange. Couldn't imagine jabbing him, I was like shotgun time. Well, this is how I did it. And I imagine this is how quite a few more people did it as well. But this is how I did this boss fight when I first did it. But that's just because I didn't use guns. Now you should reload. It's a nice, easy way of doing it. There's no stress to it about, and there's no real stress to it at all. I wouldn't say there's any real challenge to it either. We're just kind of waiting for him to do his thing. Now I'm just wasting time. Oh, don't make me miss this. There we go. Well, considering our health situation, I think now we'll go heal up. We're near to it. We're at 2 minutes 39 already. Minus 10 seconds, that's 2:29. So I don't think there's any way this is going to be faster than the previous run. Now, this isn't a perfect run either, but we're now 3 minutes 10 seconds, so it's taken longer than 3 minutes. Really? He just shoved me. He couldn't fall over right next to the cage. So yeah, that's it. That's like 3 minutes 50, around there, 3:45. So that was like 3 minutes 30 seconds. It doesn't save much time. Back was busy perfecting a frozen pizza before I bake it. Nice. It doesn't save much time, but on a perfect run, I reckon it could save about a minute at most. Maybe 30 seconds. And doing the new boss fight strat. So the new boss fight strat is definitely faster. So let's just go practice it a bit. As we found out, this spawns us with the perfect amount of ammo to get all 3 downs. Yeah, we got 6 shots, which is all we should need. There's no reason to have more than 6. Huzzah! In a speedrun that's this slow, though, any time save is a time save that's worth going for, really. And especially one that's like 30 seconds to a minute. Definitely worth it. Change to shotgun. So now what we're going to do is do this boss fight like 2-3 times, lab it out, until we can get a good... So try and get a good consistency with it. And then we'll go for another actual run. Oh wait, no, I don't need the shotgun yet, because that's wasting ammo. Now I need the shotgun. This is kind of cool, actually. This means now the Any Percent Speedrun has a reason to pick up a gun. Kinda nice. It did kind of annoy me that the Any Percent Speedrun had no guns in it besides the grenade launcher. Because this is like, the guns are, I would say the guns are a decently sized part of the game. Just picking up, like, finding new guns around the level. So now we have a reason to pick up one of the guns. Now what needs to happen is someone needs to find a reason to pick up the pistol. Unfortunately, it won't be for this boss, though. Because this boss is perfectly done with just the shotgun. And even just one load up of the shotgun where you get it, because you get 6 shots where you first find it. So that's all you actually need. If you don't miss a shot, that's it. You don't need to visit a second ammo station. But even if you do miss a shot, there's a second ammo station right here. So it won't be as fast as it could be, but you don't need to pick up ammo anywhere else. The main thing is I just don't miss my shot and space them out a little bit. Because you can't just go bang bang and he falls over. Apparently that didn't work. Now I do need to go and get more ammo. Yeah, the spacing out isn't too bad, actually. Taking a little bit of damage. So we might as well go reload now while he's falling over. He didn't go down. What? It is a bit weird. I think the timing is pretty specific on the double shotgun hit. My feeling is it doesn't work for a melee. If he starts firing grenades, it's fine. If he starts melee attacking you, it's probably not. That's how I'm feeling about it. We'll find out though. We'll see how this goes after a few runs. It definitely makes this boss fight a bit harder doing it like this, but it makes it faster, which is worth it. Yeah, so either that missed, or a melee attack is not a good time to shoot him. That was too fast. So you do have to wait for his stagger state, sort of thing. You have to wait for his stagger state to finish, and if he goes into a melee attack, then it's... So you probably need to find a good range where you can shoot him and still stagger him without invoking a melee attack. Pretty difficult to land, to be honest, I think. How many shots do I have left? 3, so I've got 1 more knockdown. It's very strange. This is going to be something hard. This is going to be hard to get down. It's very, very peculiar. I think the timing for it is pretty specific. It feels like you almost have to hope he does the right action after the first shot. So I might wait a bit longer and see if we can force him to go down with a bit of a gap between the shots. More than what I'm giving right now. That way he has time to steady himself and start reacting. We'll just try and make sure it's not a melee attack, because then we're more likely to miss. Yeah, okay, so you can give it a decent gap. This does kind of invoke more damage though, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Oh wait, no, I'm waiting for him to reload now, aren't I? Because I don't think he's reloaded yet. There he goes. So that was a good run. That was a decent run. I probably could have made him fire more shots earlier on, I took a bit of damage there. I don't like how much damage I do, which means I probably have to visit another health station later. So I try to avoid damage and try to manage his shots a bit better, so I can get him to reload faster on the 4th cycle. Right, buddy man, big man, kill me, because I want to go back to the checkpoint. Punch me, please. Thank you. I'll do it again. There we go. That was a good run though. We're learning how this works. If you just give it a bit of a gap between them, you should be fine getting the stagger every time. More of a gap than I was previously giving it. Keep some distance as well to not evoke a melee attack out of him. Not provoke a melee attack. So really the biggest problem is his grenades, taking damage from those. So really you could probably wait for him to fire grenades, dodge those first and then fire back. Or you could just try and fire early before he starts firing grenades. Just to save more time, but risk more damage. Round 1. Right, let's see if we can get him to fire a salvo for now. He's reloading. I've seen him fire 1 set of projectiles. 2. And now we just use the jabber. Because we've got the 3 shotgun downs. 3. 4. Okay, so he's still I think he's still firing the regular amount, even if he does look like he's reloading. His ammo counter kind of doesn't change. So it might be an idea to let him fire off 1 round of projectiles every go. You let him fire off 1 round of projectiles every time. By the time you get to the 4th one, he should be primed to reload. Which kind of makes it a bit easier to not take damage, to be honest. Because you can dodge the first set, and then retire fire after he finishes firing. I'm stuck against the wall or something. Yeah, I am. We'll do this one more time. Because I think I've got it at this point. I don't think it'll be too hard to replicate in an actual run now. And that'll probably be my last run of the day, depending on what time I get. Because I'm gonna get this now. Actually, yeah, but I don't know. It might be my last run of the day because there's something happening with the Doom community I play with. I don't know even when they're starting, really. But yeah, I could theoretically now get a world record for this, which is cool. expired once, but that's not really enough in my opinion. Yep. I've known that for a while now. I've been in the Scorn Discord discussing shit with people for a while. Now I'm just doing badly because I didn't reload. You know what? Just kill me. But yeah, I'm aware of that nightclub party. If you wanna learn about the world and the story of Scorn, you need to look at the art book. You can glean parts of the story from the game, but it's difficult to. It's way easier once you have the art book on hand. Why am I getting a phone call? Sorry about that. I'd still recommend getting the game, because as far as it seemed like they might be making more content, they reacted to stuff on Twitter, but that's all we've got to go by. But for me, that's just because, like, you know, I want to support the developers because they still made a great game, in my opinion. Even with all the missing stuff, the gameplay that's here is fun, in my opinion, and it's just nice to explore the world. Even if there's more you could explore if they didn't cut stuff. But what is here, I really like what's here right now anyway. I need to reload. Yeah, I saw about that as well. Kind of shitty. There's definitely a lot of things about the game that are not right. But then again, I would say with the Steam page, you probably have to take into consideration the cut content. Because maybe the Steam page would have been correct if stuff wasn't cut, sort of thing. Right, now we jab him to death. Hello Tia, welcome in. How are you doing? Are you gonna reload now? That's not the reload I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Well, we're not getting it perfect, but it's close enough. But yeah, I don't know. I still like the game, even in the state it's in. Fine, except my bag. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Speedrunning Scorn again. Ew, furry wallpaper, yeah. All my wallpapers are furry wallpapers. If you couldn't tell by the avatar I'm using and the tags under the stream. At one point I decided just to give myself the furry label, because why not? I like furry art, so I don't give a shit. Top 3. New game. I like the art style and considering the country's main use for outsourcing by other countries. The fact it came out well was quite an accomplishment. It went through a lot of development troubles, by the looks of it. It went through a lot of troubles, but, you know, I would say they made a good product. They might have cut out a lot of stuff. During the Shark Abbey days. Did I ever have a Shark avatar on stream? I mean, the guy's still there, but I never used him as an avatar or anything. He was just on my, like, I can't remember how to, I don't know, so he's just on my, like, art and stuff. PFP then, yeah. The thing is, I've always liked furry art and stuff, even back then. So I just never decided to give myself the label because of the stigma that was attached to it. But eventually I just thought, fuck it, I don't care. set up a chair different, so hopefully it's better for my back. That's cool. He remembered he left the oven on again. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't want to give myself the label back then, I guess, because of the stigma that's attached to the furry label. But eventually I just stopped caring. Right, hopefully we can get a decent run this time. We probably shouldn't die to the boss this time, because now I've done it like 2 or 3 times. I'm getting relatively good cycles. I know how to do it. So we should be good. Hopefully we can PB this time. I'll try to remember all my splits, all the different routes I'm going to take. Pick up the shotgun. I didn't look at the puzzle solution, did I? Fuck. I think I know what it is anyway. If I'm thinking about it in my head, I think I know what it is. Because it's pretty simple as well. Both of those light node puzzles have a pretty simple solution. Just you have to actually know it, sort of thing, or figure it out. Thank you very much, Dozy. Need to stop caring whether people believe me when they tell them I'm autistic. They say I don't see it. Well, no, I've had 55 years. And now to mask it, yeah. Kind of thing. Life does just generally become a lot easier when you stop caring about people, what people think about you, sort of thing. I feel like this has been a bit of a slow start considering my time, but we'll find out a bit more later when I get the first actual split. Man, this game is pretty. I forgot to move this one down, but that's fine. What are you doing with this puzzle? You have to get 2 eggs. You have to get 2, like, creature, what are called mold-mang eggs to the front, so you can lift them down a lift later. Take them down a lift later. You see the 2 eggs that have the little lights on the top of them? Those are the 2 ones you need to move specifically. You need to move them over to this side. And then you do this part. That's the puzzle done, basically. That first one is guaranteed to drop. and you can't get the second one into the right spot without moving the first one. So you have to do the first one. It's kind of a waste of time, but you have to do it. Swift. This time I won't forget to split, because I forgot to split last time for this first one. Yeah. He's basically what you're trying to get out of the puzzle. I love his legs, too cute. I like his design. I like his design a lot. I think he's a cool looking dude. I was looking through the pictures I have from the backup pictures that the Scorn sends to you, like on the game's release. So they send you a bunch of like different posts of wallpapers and stuff. And I was looking through them for which one to use as my live split speedrun software background. And I found the one of him. I was like, that fits pretty well. I can make that one work. Which is why you see him in the top right as well. I loved him. I hated scooping him. Yeah, I didn't scoop him on my first run through. Because if you did know, you do. If you don't know, you can not scoop him. On my first run through, I didn't because I had a feeling it would kill him. Like when I first played it, taking him to the scoop, I saw the hole in the floor that was next to the chair, and I was like, "That he's gonna go down that hole in the floor, isn't he? He's gonna just be dumped down the hole." I didn't know that he was gonna die, but I knew he'd be dumped down the hole. So I was like, I'm gonna skip that one. I'll go to the next one, thanks. Oh, the monster damn didn't know. Hello, Adam. How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Like, I didn't really know either, but I guessed. That was literally it. I saw where I saw the different locations I could take him to, and then I saw the hole next to the scoop, and I was like, I'm gonna skip this one, thanks, because I don't want to kill him. And I reckon the scoop would have killed. I reckon that hole means he's gonna die. Oh my god, it's been forever. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've reasonably streamed, but I've been streaming almost every day for like the last week and a half now. But I hope you're doing well, Adam. I've usually been streaming now Minecraft and this. I do need to get back to streaming Doom at some point, because I'd like to get back into streaming Doom. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. This will probably be the last day I stream this for a while, because I've been streaming this non-stop for about a week, almost. Want to get back into Minecraft and Limbo. I never finished Limbo. I got confused at the puzzles, so I never finished Limbo. This is some H.R.Giger stuff. Yes, it is. The artists were inspired by Giger and Beksinski, from what I know. But that's what most people recognize when they see this stuff. Most of people just say, "Oh, this is Giger." It's like, yeah, there's a lot of Giger in here, especially the latter part of the game. There's a lot of Giger. It's very obvious the Giger inspiration. Later on, specifically, the game just bleeds Giger. Never heard of Giger until this game came out. Damn. Giger's the person that designed the Alien. You know, if you know the Alien and Predator, the sci-fi franchise Alien Predator. Giger was the one who designed the Alien / Xenomorph, as it's called. Fun fact: if you look at the Necronomicon, I should actually get the Necronomicon. I don't have it. But if you look at the Necronomicon, which is one of Giger's art books, it has the original design for the alien, because the original design for the alien actually had eyes, whereas the xenomorph that we know from the movies does not have eyes. The guy's art is epic. Yes, it is. I agree with you. Small time save there. Next one is when we go to Cinnamon Land. Apparently this section now takes 3 minutes, which I don't believe, but I don't know. The original Mike was a gigantic mess of cocks and pussies. That's kind of funny. Horn Singer's like, I'm a fan of weird and disgusting art, make my mic. And he's like, okay, this is too weird and disgusting, pull it back a minute. Because from what I know, Cinnamon Land split should end about 16 minutes. This prologue takes about 16 minutes to finish, not 13 and a half. So I'm going to lose time on this split, but it should be regained later. I should get more Giger art. I actually don't have any Giger art in person. But I've always been a big fan of this stuff. Oh wait, that's why it's showing 124 as my some of best segments. Because now clearly the Cinnamon Land segment is wrong. Because now that segment looks like it's about 3.5 minutes long when it's not. It's like 6 minutes long. Boy. My some of best segments is fucked. I may have to redo my splits entirely. Is there a creepier piece of music that plays after the deceased pilot is shown in the original Alien film? I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. I haven't seen the Alien films in a long time. Alien movies scared me like a kid in a good way. Alien 1 best Alien, agree. I haven't watched the Alien movie in a long... I haven't watched any Alien movies in a very long time now. Despite the fact I'm a massive Alien fan, I've still never finished Alien Isolation either. I like Alien Isolation, but I never finished it, which kind of makes me sad. It's not counting down my previous split, which is interesting. Oh, now it is. Never mind. So this segment is actually wrong. The previous segment was right. This segment is now wrong. Because this segment should be like 6 minutes long. Putting your fingers into this fleshy machine is oddly satisfying. You turned around by the end of the game though, Dozy. I remember you saying several times that you shouldn't be going around sticking your arms and fingers in random things. And by the end of the game in Polish, you were looking for the next thing to stick your hand in. From what I remember. I'm losing time here because I'm forgetting how to control the drone. Alien Isolation in VR. I noped out of it after a while. It's mostly because half the game is crawling or it's hard on 40-year-old knees. Plus I died too much trying to pet the alien. I should really go back and play Alien Isolation again. Or play it for the first time, kind of. It's gonna goom! Alien Isolation is the first time I've actually been scared of the alien. I don't know why, I was just never scared of the alien when I watched it when I was younger. Alien Isolation was the first time I was scared of it because of how fast and fucking massive the fucking creature was. Oh yeah, I played AVP, I've played a lot of them. I never played the AVP 2000 multiplayer, if that's what you're getting at. I never played that. But otherwise, Alien just never scared me. I liked it too much. I liked Alien too much for it to scare me, to be honest. Being a Marine in that game was pretty immersive, to be honest. I'm assuming, what AVP do you mean though? Because there's more than one of them. There's quite a few of them. If you mean like the one on Xbox or whatever, then no, I wasn't scared of that one at all. I was still way too into the franchise to be scared of it. AVP original PC version. Okay, no, I didn't play that one. I didn't play that one early. It took me a long time to get around to that one. Like when I played AVP on PC, like it was long after the game was dead. Back in the 90s, there was a costume shop showing off the alien costume that was like a great replica. It cost $1,000 US. It wasn't bad. I'm not surprised. I know there was like a collector's anthology thing, whatever, of all the Alien movies. And it had like 9 discs in it, I think. But the entire thing came in like an alien head. It came in like an alien head bust. And you'd take off the top of the skull to get through all the discs. And I was like, boy, the fuck, I want that thing. I never got it, but boy did I want it. Yeah, I just pulled out my umbilical cord. Don't you do that? I do that every day. I do it several times a day, in fact. It's a daily ritual, pulling out your umbilical cord. Alien head disc set. Yeah, basically. It was fucking insanely cool shit. I never got it, but I wanted it. Maybe you can find it on eBay. I don't think I'd want to find it on eBay. But then again, I don't know. I don't have money to waste at the moment, so thankfully I can look at chat while I'm playing this part because this is the walking sim. The scene that made me hurt was when the alien popped out of the chest in the first movie. It, like, physically made me ill. Everyone fucking has reactions to that scene in some way. This is like one of the goriest scenes in the entire fucking movie. Probably in the entire franchise. And it was probably made like that intentionally. That's a very dramatic scene, that is. The girl in the bag was legit going into shock. What damn. Alien Resurrection I actually like. I was talking in a Dozy stream about Alien Resurrection, and like the end of Alien Resurrection legitimately makes me sad. Like watch it, the newborn, when the newborn's dying at the end of Resurrection, I legitimately get sad. Just because of the way you can hear it crying. Resurrection's Alien 4. It's a weird premise. It's basically Ellen Ripley, you know, the main protagonist, died in Alien 3, but she was supposedly impregnated with like a queen embryo or something. I can't remember exactly. It's been a long time. But she's resurrected in number 4, and because she's resurrected, she's also resurrected with the alien embryo inside her. And because of that, it turned into some weird alien-human hybrid. If I get anything wrong, I'm sure Dozy could correct me, or correct anyone who wants to know actual things. Because despite the fact I like Giger, Dozy seems to be way more into Giger than I am. I've always liked Giger and been like, I've always enjoyed his stuff. But I haven't actually collected anything, because I just don't seem to collect stuff in some cases. I just kind of get bits here and there. Yeah, I think the only thing I've ever actually collected is a bunch of anime figures, which I have on my shelf behind me, and Doom games. I've got a NECA, I think it's called. I think the company that made it is NECA. I've got the Alien Queen Deluxe figure they've got, which is sitting on my shelf dusty, because I should really have a cabinet for fucking figures, but I don't. We've got a small collection of Doctor Who stuff. Nice. I haven't really watched Doctor Who in a long time. I can't remember when I stopped watching Doctor Who. I'm pretty sure I watched all the David Tennant stuff, because everyone loved David Tennant. I probably stopped watching partway through Matt Smith's stuff. And I watched a small part of Christopher Eccleston's Doctor Who stuff as well, but not much of it. Mostly just David Tennant stuff. By stuff I use t-shirts, mugs, pillows, that's fine. So I love this modern day where I can own 950 PC games, but they don't take any space in my house, all due to Steam. Well, you could say that. I kind of agree with you. But like a lot of people say, technically you don't even own your games anymore. Like, if Steam goes down, you lose access to all your games. I would say GOG is better in that part. Technically, I'll probably be dead before Steam goes on. I know GOG is better, but technically for GOG, it matters about how you store your games as well. Because if you're someone who says GOG, from what I'm thinking, if you're someone who says GOG but GOG is better, but you actively like uninstall and reinstall all your games, technically they're all still hosted on GOG servers. So if GOG servers went down and you didn't have all your games downloaded, you have still lost access to all of your games. Backup is a thing, yeah, but not everyone does backup. I own a lot of games, ones I actually own where the internet won't. Where's the door? Ones I actually own where the internet won't take away, unless I decide to sell them. I've got a good number of physical games as well. Oh, Stadia refunded the games you bought off them. That's pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, GOG's whole thing is DRM-free games. Basically means you can download the game and then you can play it, you can transfer it to other machines. You can do almost anything with the game once you've bought a game off of GOG. I had to think for a moment about which tunnel I was going down. I've been too busy concentrating on chat. Thankfully I haven't missed anything, but still. Cycle. I can put like every single NES, N64 game on one memory card, stick it in my Eve drive on for that console, and not have room full of cartridges. Yeah, that's a good thing. Emulation is always a good thing. Huge collection of DVDs. If there's an apocalypse, all we need is a generator and we can watch all the movies. Nice. It's a flash cartridge. Oh, fair enough. I don't know, when it comes to old school console games, I assume it's emulation. I probably pulled out of that slightly late. Take that. That is a sentence that can very much be taken out of context. I think this split looks like it might be wrong as well, because I shouldn't be done with this part here. I think it's like 32 minutes. I should be done with this part. Maybe all of my splits are weird now. Yeah, all of my splits are weird because it's saying my ending is 2402, which is not right. Maybe I do just have to redo all my splits now. It's saying my PB is 2402, which it isn't. It's the kind of thing because I'm just new. I'm not new to live split, but I've not used live split much, so it's easy for me to make mistakes with live split. Bought a SD to SNES some time ago for cheap. Almost never use it. Don't know. Flash cards aren't as fun for some reason. It's probably just the big physical aspect of a cartridge. Can't use my flash card for like Killer Instinct or any games that use the FX chip. I'm not really an old console person anymore. The only time I am is like for DOS games usually, or a very few select old PS1 games that I had. I'm kind of interested to see what the ending time will be on this run, mostly because of how my splits are looking like they're insanely fucked up at the moment. So I could PB this, but it won't even look like a PB because that's not my PB. That's far greater than my PB. I'm happy with here at half an hour though, it feels pretty nice. Getting a clean half an hour by this point. Depending on how this run goes, would anyone want to see more Scorn speedruns streamed here? If I was looking at doing more Scorn speedruns, would anyone want to see them streamed? If I want to gauge future interest? It's mostly depending on what my time ends up being on this run. It's whatever you want to do. Yeah. I like body horror and chill. Fair. No worries, Miss Dozy. Hope you sleep well. Thank you very much for coming to the stream. Much appreciate you being here. Enjoy your night, and I'll see you around another time. I'd rather see a cotton candy creeper than some wanker with their webcam angled from the upper corner. I used to do webcam every now and again. I could still do webcam sometimes if I wanted to. But the only reason I've got this right now is because I've not bothered to set up any more stream stuff since I've impromptu started streaming rapidly again. So I've not bothered setting up any other stream stuff. Otherwise I would have like a 3D version of my avatar and stuff as well. No worries, happy to help. It was fun watching you play as well. Watching people's first playthroughs of games can be quite amusing, because everyone takes stuff in a different way. Like I said, all the names you gave to creatures was quite amusing to me. Sad Owl and Hug Buddy and stuff like that. That made me laugh. I don't think this split's even supposed to be 37 minutes. Like, it feels like all of my splits are now like 2 minutes behind, 2.5 minutes behind. Or ahead, sorry. This is weird. We'll just have to see what I end on, really. And then if I do PB, I'll post it in the speedrun Discord. Say, excuse the splits, something went wrong with my splits. Because if I get better than 129, this will be my PB. Because my PB is not 124. That's like some of best segments from before. My sum of best segments seems to have gone down by 2 seconds. But before that was my sum of best segments, so I don't know why it's up there now. Maybe I've just configured my live split in the wrong way. Miss me. Depending on what time it is, this will probably be my last one as well. Because if the Doom community the Twitch Doom community that I hang out with is doing stuff, I'm probably going to drop off and join them. And then I'll be streaming again. I'll next be streaming again on Sunday, probably. I need to figure out an actual schedule, so I'm not just streaming random days. Or every day, in the case of what I'm doing. Because literally, for the past week and a half, I've been streaming every day, except the days where I've had something, like, different / special going on. So I should really just figure out a schedule for myself and start scheduling games to play as well. It's likely possible I'll go back to Minecraft on Mondays, because I was enjoying Minecraft Mondays, or Mince Raft Mondays as I was calling them. It would probably be cool to dedicate a few stream days as well to an actual skill and not video games. Be that, at this point, probably either art or Doom custom maps. Yeah, I do believe this next split is wrong as well. Looking at where I currently am and where the split is 37, that's too early. I think the only problem I'm worrying about next really is the one there that's going to crawl down the side of the corridor and block my way, which I'll probably just try and double jab to immediately get him out of the way, I think. Basically, what I'm looking at now for time saves is... Actually, no, I don't even know what I'm looking at for time saves, because the ending time it's giving me is so fucking far ahead. So I don't know, like, you could go from the splits I'm getting, the positives I'm getting, and saying if it starts going down, if the positive starts going down, I'm doing well. But I don't see that really being a thing. Just because of how far ahead 124 is. Maybe it's an idea to watch the sum of best segments, and if that goes down again, that means I'm doing better. Wanted to check my health as I ran past that health station. I didn't actually need anything though. That guy's always a problem. He's always a roadblock. Run past this little chicken. Ow. Hopefully the bull isn't a problem again. Because I'd say I got really lucky last time on that one bull. That's like the first bull I encountered that's around the little corridor. Because usually he gets in the way. Whereas last time he seemed to be rather distant. So hopefully I get that lucky again and he's not in the way. but we'll see what happens. This is where the split is. So yeah, it's going to be around the same thing, 2 minutes 30 something. Positive. Look, gold split, even though I'm plus 230. Yeah, my sum of best segments has gone down by like 7 seconds. So I don't know what's going on with my splits right now. I feel like I don't feel like I'm 2 minutes behind my normal time. That feels very strange. It's like if I was to say if I was to if I was to take away that 230 and add it on to what my potential ending time supposedly is, that would mean my ending time is like 1:26:30, which is pretty fucking respectable, to be honest. Must have tripped over the tribe somewhere. Yeah. I've done something wrong, clearly. Why are you there? I thought you'd be behind me. Ow, I'm taking lots of damage right now. I should probably take the next health station I see. So what my next split really is at, what is it? 51? Something like that, I think. We have to see when the next split is. Really, I hope I'm not actually 2 minutes 30 behind. I don't think I am. If anything, I think I might even be ahead of my usual timing, but I'm not entirely sure now. Right, this is the one I fucked up last time, so... I could just do this, actually. No, I couldn't. I fucked this up again. Second time in a row I fucked up that puzzle. I should have looked at the solution again. Go away. Ow. At least I get to go straight into the ball. I'm not too bothered about fucking up the solution on that, because I fucked it up last time. But it just is what it is, I guess. Look how close that is, man. I'm so sad. It's so close to be able to make fucking the ball and get a good cycle. But it's just impossible, you can't do it. You still need a good like half a second. Ugh. Still, the main thing I want to get out of this run is to get a good boss fight at the end. That's all I want to do. I wonder if my sum of best segments is even feasibly possible anymore. Because 123 feels very, very fucking ambitious. Considering the world record is 125.36, I think. And there's not much you can do in this run to improve it, really. But the idea of getting a sub 124 seems incredible. Run 20 can come in here and say that soon. Still got a few minutes to the next split, so it might be. If I do actually hit that on 49, then I'll be fucking impressed. Because that would mean we're on pace for a 124, which is fucking crazy. But we've still got like 2 sections to go through before that split, so there's no way that's going to be a thing. I hear we're coming up to the bull that I got really lucky on last time. And I'll be very impressed if we get lucky on him again. I don't see it being a thing. To not get the animation kill. Yes, there is no reason to go that way at this point. Right, let's see where the bull is. See how lucky we get on this. See if it happens again. Nope. There's our time loss. Because that's only ever happened to me once now that I think it's twice that I've managed to slip through there. Last time I'd say I got lucky. Maybe I could have hit him slightly earlier, but... We'll see what this previous segment comes up as. Because previous segment on the bottom seems to be correct. Whereas the splits up the top seems to be wrong in my opinion. Because like it was wrong from the beginning, it said 13 minutes for Cinnamon Land. Which is not right. Cinnamon Land is about 16 minutes. Got where I was going for a second there. No, and the split time goes up. Where does it stop this time? Maybe it'd be an idea for me to watch back the stream to see where the splits go funny. Because I know when I got 1 hour 30 it was green, because it was a PB compared to what my last split said. But then when I stepped away and came back, it went red, so I don't know what changed. Hello Big Zol, how are you doing? Welcome in, good to see you. I hope you are well. Doing some more Scorn speedrunning. My live split is making shenanigans. Because most of it seems to be wrong. I saw that. The cursor's not in the game. I saw the cursor appear on my live split for a second. That's not something I want to say because that means I end up clicking off of it. I am Floof. Okay, fair enough. I'm doing good, thank you very much. I have no healing juice. Oh boy. This could be bad. If I die, then that's basically the end of the run. I can't think of any healing juice that's immediately available either. That's, like, in front of me. So this could be amusing. It's these two here that are the problem, really. They shouldn't be able to kill me, but they might block me. Cool, we're good. This bull here shouldn't be a problem. Where's the next healing area in fucking Crater Queen? I don't. Oh, never mind. I'm dead. I should have taken an earlier healing thing. I should have just taken that one I won past first. I guess I should always take that one for safety's sake. Yeah, now it says 123.53. I'm genuinely curious if that's real, because I don't think it is. I don't know where... Like, here, this is wrong. 10 minutes for No Friendo is fine. 13 minutes 40 for Cinnamon Land is wrong. I don't know where that's coming from. It might be coming from... It might be coming from the fact that I've moved the split. That's the main thing I can think of. I don't know. So I'm probably just going to have to make new splits for this, and then go from there. Because I don't trust this live split layout anymore. I don't trust these times. 1340 is not correct. So my best time now should be 1:25:53, which is pretty close to world record. Fastest run 52 minutes. Wait, it's not that. That's not how that works. What do I want to do now? Do I want to end stream here? Because I think I'm done with Scorn for today. I'll probably speedrun it again another time and change my splits. Start on a new fresh set because this is something has gone wrong here. Unless I can fix it, in which case then I'll probably carry on with the same one. Run died, as in I died, so the run didn't carry on. Because at this point, if I die in the run is basically dead. It has to be a really good checkpoint for the run not to be dying after I have died. So yeah, that's the... I just stopped after a death. Yeah, I think we're gonna go raid someone in the stream there.
He is so used to his mom being home.
We got cat cam. We got cat cam going on. So yeah, I think we're going to go raid Meowgy TV, who is currently doing some custom Doom mapping. So it was good to catch your stream, even if it was just for a few minutes. I appreciate you being here. I'll probably be live again on Sunday if you're curious. Be off to eat old aforementioned pizza. Enjoy your pizza. Yeah, I'll be live again probably on Sunday. I don't know what with. It might be Scorn. It'll probably be something else though, because I've been streaming a lot of Scorn. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you are. I'll see you around and take care. The fuck is he drawing?